Hey guys, if you're into heated wear, I have something you're gonna wanna see. This is GearWrench's new line of heated wear that is absolutely perfect, especially in sizing. I mean, this is a 1X. I'm 6'4", I have long arms. The Milwaukee stuff never fits me. This is awesome. Stay tuned. So there are multiple styles of heated wear that GearWrench has, and I'll put a link in the description, but check out this video first before you just skip over there. This is pretty cool. Again, I'm 6'4", this is an extra large. It fits awesome. This is their full zip heated hoodie. And the cool part about it is they have partnered up with Aurora. I'm not very familiar with them, but this is the battery. It's basically 3.5, maybe 4 inches square, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. This is 7.4 volts, 5.2 amp hour. It does have a USB port. It charges by USB-C, and it does have a battery meter on it. So you have 4 bars that you can see. Very cool because it basically sits on the inside here, inside this pocket. So when you sit down in the car, it's not jabbing into your back. You really don't know it's here other than a little bit of weight. And I think that is amazing because I kind of get sick of having these things stick out my side and be in different places that's uncomfortable. This is no different than maybe having 2 keys for cars or something sitting in your front pocket. We're gonna go through this heated hoodie completely top to bottom. I'm in love with it, although it is summertime and it's gonna make it a little harder to test. So we're gonna do some things with the freezer, go through things now, but I can tell you the feel of this is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna go over that more, but it's incredibly hot. So I'm gonna take this off and bring you in so you can see what this is made of. I just wanna hit the size of this battery because it's absolutely perfect for going into a jacket. It's not round, it's flat, it fits right, it's not too heavy. It does have a USB output for your phone. This is your battery fuel gauge level. If you push this button on the side, it will light up and show you how many bars it has. You can probably see the 2 orange dots in there. They're pretty dim. You do have a USB-C input to charge this, and you do have a DC output that is similar to the Milwaukee output. I need to check that to see if we could use a Milwaukee battery in this jacket. I'll get that in the comments. But it's nice and small. The outside of this jacket is 43% cotton, 56% polyester. The inside lining is 100% polyester. You do have the 3 heating zones, which are real easy to see here. The battery goes on your left-hand side. Simple cord that comes out. You plug this guy in, drop it back in, zip it up. That's the only zippered pocket, I guess. In the inside, there's 2, 1 on each side. So if you need zippered pockets on this hoodie, that's what you're gonna have. The operation is very simple and the same as any other jacket that we've used. Push and hold for on. It will blink as it is red, and that's heating up. And it will get to 131 degrees per the instructions on the inside at room temperature. At room temperature doesn't tell us much because we need to see this in the freezer, but your body's gonna be there. If you push it again, it will go to white. This is about 115 degrees. Push it again, it goes to blue. It's about 100 degrees on the inside. We're gonna leave this go on red, and then we're gonna hit the thermal imaging camera on it. This is standard hoodie. Again, the length is right. These are not too tight. They stretch out and come back, which is perfect to me. You do have the embroidered GearWrench logo on your left sleeve. The hoodie does have ties, pretty simple. It is a nice feeling hoodie. It's almost like a fleece-like lining on the inside. The back of the hoodie is the same, pretty basic. You know, it's just a hoodie. But what stands out to me is battery placement, battery size, and comfortable portions of it that just make it feel better than any of the other ones that I've had. You can see the sizing, USA XL, European XL, Asian 2XL. But when we've used other heated jackets, they simply have had short sleeves, short torsos, and not fit really well. And this one is absolutely perfect. So we're gonna let this heat up. I can actually already feel it starting to heat, but I'm gonna give it about another 30 seconds and then I'm gonna hit it with our thermal imager. It's awesome to see all the heating zones in this jacket. As far as the thermal imager giving us the proper temperature, I question that. Mostly because if I put my hand on here and push down, I can feel the heat. And if I just push slightly into the different areas, you can see that temperature going up. And it is very warm, very considerably the same as what you would feel in just about any other jacket that's out there. So these heating areas definitely do work. There's no doubt about that. I would not expect to see the 130 degrees in here, simply because once you put a little pressure on them, you start to feel that. You have an insulating barrier of this material over top. And I think if I just kept my hand here and we kept looking at one, it would just quickly increase and increase and increase in temperature. So it definitely works, definitely something that we want to look at. I'm gonna throw this guy in the freezer and see how long it lasts. As soon as I pull this guy out of the freezer, the outside seems to normalize in temperature very rapidly. It was kind of bundled up. I assumed that that would be simulating that you had your body temperature in there. You can still see that there is a significant amount of heat that's coming through here. You have to put your hand on it to sort of push, kind of like your body would be in there. It's definitely working well, and there's no substitution for actually testing this in the winter. I just do not have the weather to test this right now, but I definitely think there's some more things that are worth talking about. From our testing in the freezer, we can get the battery to run on high for about 2 hours. We were 6 minutes shy twice on that test. And then if we drop it down to medium, we can get somewhere around the 5-hour range. I'm having a hard time finding it exactly when it goes out, but it's going to be very close to that 5-hour range. And I did not test low. They list it on the box at 10 hours. So I think that might be, a push, but for hunting or something like that, you could definitely get out and use this no issue. Now I have it on the medium setting at this point, and you can definitely still feel everything in here. Super hot, super comfortable. I like that, especially heated hoodies, because I can wear a different jacket over the outside of this, as it's not going to be completely waterproof. Although this is machine washable, you just have to take out the battery. So it's a hoodie. You're going to have to wash it. It's not meant to be rolled around in the dirt with and brush that stuff off. There are some different shells out there that are meant to physically, repel dirt. This one is going to be one, in my opinion, that's going to pick up some dirt and dust, and then you're going to have to wash it off. But the charging system that comes with it for the US, pretty standard, just a little block here, obviously. But if you're in any of the different countries or you travel a lot to the UK or Europe, they do have the 240 adapters so that you can plug this in. Standard USB-C cable. I like it. I really like the fact that I can get something, that fits, that I'm not ordering something that is super huge in the body, but then, still just a touch short in the arms. So sizing to me is a huge plus. The comfort of it on the inside, where it's almost like a fleece, and everything else, another huge plus. It is made in China. I wish it was made somewhere else. But the battery that's in here, it's right here on the inside. Perfect spot, especially for me. If you were left-handed and you had anything else over here, I guess it could get in the way. But in my situation, I like to keep everything over here on this side, so it makes a lot more sense for me to have the battery on this side. It's perfect. No batteries in my back. I can get in and out of a vehicle without any issues. I like that. I could go on and on and on about the different situations, but realistically, I don't have all of their heating stuff. I just have this heated wear, the hoodie. I wish I could go through each and every one of them for you. I need to have different weather, so maybe in the fall I'll try to pick up some more and use them while I'm hunting and see how they work for long-term outdoor use. But I think they're good. I really like the battery again. So ask me some questions, I'll answer them. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Give us a like in this video. Super excited to see some comments below as to what you have questions on, or if you already have these. I mean, they're not brand spanking new. They've been out a little bit, but it's my first introduction and experience with them. So I look forward to that. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a great day. Whew, hot.